name, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
That's the United States Supreme. Now Golden State's starting five. They've got A-Train, lights out there with the Beast. Then it's G, and it's Sharp, and it's the four slot. And for the Wizards, Dub is out there with Jones. Then there's Prez. Then it's Labissiere, and it's the Bulldozer in at the five, down low. Here's the Beast. The pass to A-Train. Hits it from three-point range. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Sharp. Here's the Beast. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the triple. 6 points for A-Train.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Labissiere, and it's blocked. Here's Tucker, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Labissiere. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, a new era begins for the Washington Wizards, right? A change in the front office. The team has tried for years to rebuild in a number of different approaches. Perhaps a fresh outlook for fans under new guidance gives this team new hope.
Here's lights out. The pass to A-Train. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Jones. Here's Sharp. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And for the Wizards and their new front office, Doris, a tough task ahead of them.
I think so, Kevin, because first and foremost, they need to change the culture of the team, right? Too long, there had been a lack of accountability in D.C., and I think once they address that, the rest of the rebuild could come easier.
Here's lights out. Pass to the Beast. Here's A-Train. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to the Bulldozer. Now here's Lowry, guarded closer. The Warriors pull it in. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
Now here's Prez. Pass to Labissiere. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Labissiere's got 7 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Powell, he's checked in for the Warriors. The pass to the Beast. Here's A-Train. From the arc. They get it back. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
Already, I mean, we are seeing the full range range of a skill set on display. Get ready for a big-time game from this guy.
Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Lowry inside the line.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their score. How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Washington shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Well, the commitment to winning for the Golden State Warriors certainly begins at the top of the organization, right, guys? Ownership has made it very clear money will not be an issue in retaining their stars.
Now here's Powell. Releases. And Jones pulls it down. Washington trailing. Here's Tam. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Wizards shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Washington making some changes. The general is checked in for Jones. Gordon comes in for Labissiere. And Silks subbed in for Prez. And the Warriors ownership saying they want this organization to be more than a basketball team, Doris. What do you take that to mean?
I think it means, Kevin, probably the popularity of a great team can be leveraged, right? Via marketing, via media, technology, real estate. Those other revenue streams enable them to sustain this big payroll.
Well, for Washington, D.C. basketball, they have one title to their name, the champs back in '78.
What a run that was for that team, led by the great Wes Unseld. But boy, in the 40 years since that title, my goodness, fans of this franchise have waited so patiently for that return to greatness. When will it come?
Here's Tam. And again, Washington no good. The Warriors leading. Powell, the pass to A-Train. Here's Mr. Perfect inside. Here's A-Train. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Powell pulls it in. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to the Beast. Back to Powell. Passes to A-Train. It's tipped. They recover it. Some nice passing by Golden State here. From outside, off the mark. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Washington. Here's the bulldozer. Guarded by Powell. The bulldozer passes to Lowry. Here's Tam. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Timeout called the Warriors. We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. The Profits checked in for Washington. Price comes in for Dub.
That is such a tough matchup for smaller defenders out there. He can simply shoot right over them.
Gang passes to Gordon. Shot from the low block. a shot, no good.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here's Silk. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Low, the pass to Gordon. Here's Silk, guarded by Tucker, and that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Right side, Gordon.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
That one doesn't go. To the paint. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And it's denied, but they recover it. Warriors leading by 7. Here's A-Train. 12 points for him. Count the basket.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's A-Train. 14 points for him. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Labissiere is checked in for Gordon. Golden State also making some changes. Black Hole comes in for G, and AI is subbed in for the Beast. Here's Silk, still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Some changes for Golden State. G comes in for A-Train. The Mavericks subbed in for AI. Washington on D. They trail by 9 points. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Of course, we know historically the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a three-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals. This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about four-peat.
So it's the Wizards now, following the score by Golden State. Clock at 4, low, knocks down the 3-ball. The Prophets got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Washington.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Lights out, passes to Tucker. Now the pass to Maverick. Pass to Lights out. Now here's Tucker. Defense right on him. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's the General, guarded by Tucker. The layup off target. .144 left in the first quarter. Maverick passes to Tucker. Here's Lights out. Here's Haley, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Washington making some changes. Jones checked in for the General. The Machine comes in for Price, and Prez is subbed in for Silk. A-Train, he's checked in for Golden State. Labissiere inside, working on Black, and Labissiere gets it to go.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's A-Train. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. A-Train's got 19 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Jones. Got a hand on it. Here's A-Train. He's got 19. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Prez passes to Lowe. Prez dishes to Jones. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Here's A-Train. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now Labissiere lets it go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Wizards 5 right now. The General is out there with the bulldozer. Then it's Dub, then it's Silk, and it's Gordon in at the 2 spot. Good on both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Lowry. Now here's Gordon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. The bulldozer passes to Lowry. Here's Yang. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Passes it to the bulldozer. To the middle. Here's the General. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. The General's got it back down to within single digits for Washington. And the pass to Conroy. Over Lowry. And it's AI missing. For Washington, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. The bulldozer passes to Lowry. To the inside. Here's Tam. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. 8 points for the bulldozer.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Here's A-Train. Good on the triple. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's A-Train. 28 points for him. Pass to Black. Lets the 3 fly. And it's AI missing. Washington has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Tam. Another one falls for Washington.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Warriors making a change here. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Passes it to Sharp. Now AI. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's blocked. And there's the pass to the Beast. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And now an 11-point Warrior lead.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Got a piece of it. Rebound by the Wizards. The Bulldozers got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Gordon. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's Yang. Kicks it out to Gordon. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston, where they'll take on the Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. AI outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Yang. Here's Tam. An easy 2 points on the layup. The Bulldozers got 10 points in the quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And here's AI. The Beast passes to Tucker. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Silk. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Doris, if you were going to build a team around one player, who would that player be?
Well, I think because of his age and continued growth opportunity, I would probably say Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's playing at an MVP level. He's still got another decade where he's probably in the peak range of his playing capabilities. And the reality is Giannis still has so much growing to do. He's a force at the rim. He continues to build that three-point game. And Kev, once he gets that in-between game, he will be unguardable.
Can't argue with that at all. Warriors leading by 10. Lights out, passes to Tucker. Fires for 3. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Here's Prez. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Jones. Prez with the ball. Jones looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. Jones has got 5.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Lights out, passes to Tucker. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's the Beast. Here's Conroy. And the 3 off target.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like This guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Jones drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. A-Train, he's checked in for AI. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Tucker. And G with the stop.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now Prez. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Labissiere. Shoots. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's lights out. Tucker bounce pass. There's the pass to A-Train. 5 to shoot. Yes, that goes in.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
Wizards trail by 9. Low, the pass to Prez. To the middle. Here's Jones. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Warriors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Prez. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Low. Over G. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 and the basket from Low. The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Passes it to A-Train. Here's the Beast, guarded by Price. Kicks it to Tucker. Fires the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Price, and it's blocked. To the inside, deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And Silk gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
The pass to A-Train. Here's the Beast. Lets it go with the 3. Trains the three-pointer. The Beast's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. Gordon, the pass to Yang. Here's the General. Pass to Yang. Outside Gordon. Clock at 6. Shoots it. They get the rebound.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Passes to lights out. Here's the Beast, defended by Gordon. And the pass to Wynn. Here's A-Train. Pass to lights out. There's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside Lowry. And the call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Ellis, he's checked in for Mr. Perfect. Black Hole comes in for the Beast. The Mavericks subbed in for Lights Out. Now here's Ellis. Here's A-Train. And he dunks it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Warriors leading by 9. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Rebounded by the Wizards. The Bulldozers got rebound number 8 now on the night. The general passes to Yang. Shoots from 12. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Silk's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Black, defended by Gordon. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Off target from outside. Washington has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's the Bulldozer. He's got 16. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's A-Train. He has 35, but they'll get another chance. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Gordon. Nice ball movement by Washington. From downtown, a putback. Passes it to Maverick. Floats one up. Black controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Golden State did not hesitate to set the pace. Their biggest lead of the opening period during a very exciting run. Thanks for joining.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. A-Train has been sensational.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. G is out there with Mr. Perfect, and it's the Beast. Then there's A-Train, and it's Powell in at the 1. Warriors leading by 4. A-Train, the pass to Tucker. Here's Mr. Perfect. Now here's Powell. No points in the game yet for him. Now the pass to Tucker. The 3 drills the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Prez. Here's Labissiere. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Makes it off the glass. And now a 9-point Warrior lead. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Prez passes to Lowry. Now here's Jones. He's covered closely. Lowry kicks to Jones. No one near Labissiere as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. Labissiere's got 16 points.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's A-Train, defended by Jones. Here's Tucker. And another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Lowry passes to Jones. shot from the low post is good. He's got 12.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And Tucker kicks to Powell. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Now here's Labissiere. 16 points for him. And here is Powell. Pass to the Beast. The 3 gets the three-pointer to fall. The Beast's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut back down again to single digits with those points from Prez. Out to the wing, to the paint. Here's Powell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Low, the pass to Labissiere. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe, and the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Warriors leading by 9. Powell with it. In the corner, it's AI. That shot off. Now Prez to the right side. Price, right side. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Tucker. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Sharp, the pass to Conroy. Here's Powell. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Prez passes to Labissiere. And it's blocked. Here's Tucker. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Tucker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Now here's Prez, guarded by Powell. Stolen by Tucker. And it's the Warriors on the break. The shot by Powell, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
It's a hand on it.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Warriors leading by 11. Over to the left wing. Tucker, the pass to Wynn. To the inside. Up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. ball movement has been flawless.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Here's Silk. Dishes it to Lowry. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Conroy. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Warriors lead by 14. Yang passes to Lowry. Gordon goes in. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And that's now 17 points for G.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Black Hole comes in for the Beast, and Lights Out subbed in for Powell. Got that one up quick. And that's now 21 points for the Bulldozer.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards trailed by 15. Inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Black, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight, and he makes the first. A-Train, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so he hits both. Washington's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Passes it to Yang. Here's the General, wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lights out, passes to Tucker. And there's the pass to Win. Here's Black, defended by Gordon. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Washington's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to Yang. Outside for Lowry. Offline with his 3.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
So for the Wizards, Jones checked in for the General. The Machine comes in for Dub, and Labissiere subbed in for Gordon. And the Warriors also making a change. Mr. Perfect is checked in for G, and he lobs it up toward the rim, throws down the alley-oop slam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now here's Labissiere. He's tightly guarded. Passes to Yang, releases, and he hits the jump shot. Silk's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Warriors leading by 16. Pass to Black. Golden State moving it around. No one covering. 39 points for A-Train.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Silk. He has 6. Takes the 13-footer, and no good that time. Here's Mr. Perfect over to the wing. To the left side wing. Black the pass to Lights Out. That shot misses. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Yang. No good with the triple. The Warriors shooting has been terrific, 54% on the game.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Outside, Jones. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Sharp, the pass to A-Train. Banked in off the glass. A-Train's got 43 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
The pass to Yang. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Warriors leading by 21. 1:14 left to play in the third. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good. Ellis, he's checked in for the Warriors. Maverick comes in for lights out, and he makes both free throws. Washington's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Yang passes to Labissiere. Pass to Yang. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. Silk's got 11 points.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Count that one.
Boy, what great body control you saw there, laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
He kicks it to Labissiere. Unloads. Offensive rebound. Jones. Great defense that time from Ellis.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Here's Tucker. He's got 17. Off the inbound, no good. 23 seconds left in the third. Passes it to McCoy. Here's Labissiere. And again, Washington with the triple.
Challenging this D with the three ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. The pass to Yang takes the three. And again, Washington with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got the Prophet, Gordon out there with Prez. And there's the General, and it's Price in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's the General. Off on the layup.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Tucker. Here's lights out. Defended by Gordon.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Now here's Prez. Wasted no time on that one.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Feeds it to Tucker. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lights Out. Here's Mr. Perfect. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the shot goes in. 20 points for G.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Perez passes to Lowe. Shoots over Tucker. It's rebounded by Golden State. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. Outside Gordon. Perez passes to Lowe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Doris, we've both been very public in our admiration for LeBron, the face of the league, for so many years. When he retires, and we're approaching that date, who do you think might step up and take his place as the face of the NBA?
Well, probably the most likely candidate is the new and reigning MVP, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is an absolute physical force. He's put on 50 pounds. He's getting more and more skilled. When he adds that three-point shot as a consistent weapon and gets to an in-between game, he will be impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard, you know, he is now sort of taking over as a multi-time winner of the Finals MVP, and certainly a player guys want to play with. So just a couple of possibilities there, Kev.
Pass to Prez. He dishes it to Gordon. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The pass to A-Train. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. 4-on-3 break. This one for 3. Prez, no good. Warriors leading by 21. To the middle. Here's Wynn. Washington with the rebound. The Generals got rebound number 5 here tonight. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for AI. So it's the Wizards now. There's the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Pass to Lowe. Takes a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Warriors have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Lights Out. Off target from 3-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's blocked. They get it back. Here's Wynn. Passes it to Lights Out. 4 on the clock. Tries again. And it's off the back rim. No good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Price. That's tipped. Here's A-Train. Defended by Gordon. Rebound, Washington. The Prophets got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot from 12. And it's Gordon missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Count it.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Ellis, here's something kind of interesting. There's been a lot of talk about moving the draft to after free agency. What would that look like?
Well, I think talent is always going to be at a premium. So I would think if there's a guy that's the absolute definitive #1 pick, he's going #1 regardless of roster construction. But the reality is it might help those teams who maybe if they know who's on the roster, it might change the kind of draft selection they would make. So it's an interesting supposition. We'll see if the NBA moves in that direction.
And the Warriors making a change here. Tucker's checked in. They get it again. Here's Sharp. Plays it up and banks it in.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Perez finds Gordon. The 3-ball. Good on the 3-point shot.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Warriors leading by 23. Lights out, passes to A-Train. Here's lights out. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Pass to Gordon for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Gordon's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Wizards.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Here's lights out, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lights out's got 11 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And here's Gordon. Remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
But they get it back. The pass to lights out. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Lights out's got 24.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's the general from past the arc. Here's Lowe, and it's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And the Warriors with some changes. Ellis, he's checked in for Mr. Perfect. Black Hole comes in for the Beast, and it's Powell in for lights out. Here is Lowry. Wizards passing it around. Jones, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Buries it from 3-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's Silk, just 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound, and Jones with the stuff.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Doris, you and I are faced with this a lot, voting for the MVP. Great stats versus winning. Where do you stand on that when you vote for the league MVP?
Well, winning could be the definitive line if I have 2 candidates who are close. For instance, for me, this last MVP came down to James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I took it to the last possible moment. And I could have gone in either direction and been comfortable. Ultimately, I went with Giannis, and the deciding factor came down to he led his team to the best record in the league. It was a difficult vote, but ultimately it's one category which helps tilt me in one direction or another.
And I did too. And what also helped me was just the improvement defensive they had made. And I know Antetokounmpo was a very big part of it.
No, it's a great point. He was a two-way force. He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Silk. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And while they haven't worked it inside as much in the second half as they did earlier, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get back to that strategy.
Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's A-Train, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Wizards shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Labissiere with the ball. Teardrop shot, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's lights out. The dish to Tucker. They grabbed their own miss. Good work defensively by Lowry. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Labissiere. And Labissiere throws it down.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Lights out, passes to A-Train. Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Jones. Down low. Here's lights out. And nothing is falling for him right now. Well, the Wizards shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. But they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
No coverage that time. Silk's got 16 here in the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the foul called on G. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Left side, Jones. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for A-Train.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, GA. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And the basket by Lowry. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Here's lights out, defended by Labissiere. Here's lights out. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance.